Hey y'all, this your girl Lakeisha Monique back again with the video. I am continuing so I can show y'all now that my prints have printed. That's one. And that's two. Now what I'm going to show you, I'm going to do the second one last because it just came out the printer. Now, what you want to do when you get your prints out your printer, you see how there's ink? Let me see if I can show you. You see that ink right here on the bottom of the paper? You don't want that because it's going to go onto your substrate. So, you want to fold your paper in half so you can get correct measurements, right? And you're going to come over just a little bit for the edge, and you're just going to squeeze the edge just a little bit, not too hard. And you're going to do the same thing at the bottom. Now be careful of not getting ink on yourself because you have to work with these substrates, right? And you see it there on the edge. So give me a moment, trying to be very careful. I mean, I could just go wash my hands, it's not a problem. But if you're in a rush and you don't want to do all of that, then yes, be very careful. Just line it up. Come over, just give it a little squeeze. You know, that would be the middle. Now, you know, make sure you check your hands or anything like that. But the purpose of this is to get that line right here in the middle on the top and bottom. Now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut all around to get rid of the edges. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I can tear it, but I want to be really careful that going around, because you see it's kind of close to the edge, the picture itself, because the design is so large. You know, you want to be careful. You don't want to cut anything off. And you don't have to go in a straight line, as long as you have enough so you can tape it down. You know, so that's what we're doing. And I'm just going to cut the rest of this off really quick, and that's it. Now that I cut off all the edges that had ink on it, now you can get your ruler, you can measure, or you can just put your print exactly where you want it, making sure to kind of stay in the middle. Here's my, okay, measuring. You can do this. You know it's 19 across. So you know. And it's not going to be exact, unfortunately, because once you press it, of course, it's going to stretch out just a little bit more. But if you want to use your measurer, you can. You want it about 9. Trying to look for the thing. I know that's flat like that. And it's not 9, it's not 19 exact, because remember when you're sewing it on the edges and stuff like that, it goes inside. So got to be careful, but you're still gonna, it's still a large space, and it definitely is enough. So you can put your print wherever you want. And you got your heat tape. I sell the heat tape on my website as well. So you can measure from side to side as well, like right here. If you want to move it over some, if you don't think it's there yet, you can do that. You can move it up, down, however you want your print. Just remember that. This is your print. It's however you want it. Or if you're making it for your customers, then you should be exactly how they want it. Okay? Now, on the inside of these bags, I do put a piece of butcher paper on the inside where the picture is going to be. So it goes from here to here, just to make sure to cover the inside. Press my tape down. Now I'm going to put it on the heat press. Let me see if you can see. Right there. Excuse my back. Throw this on the heat press. I have my bottom layer. Make sure it's on there. My cover sheet. I am protecting my heat press, and I'm also protecting the substrate that I just put on there. I do not want the ink to get on my heat press, and neither would you. That would not be nice. So you should always protect your heat press. Do not second guess it, just protect it. So I have my heat press set to 385 for 45 seconds. And that is because my heat press gets very hot. So I can put it there. Some people go 400 for 60 seconds. It depends on your heat press. If it's really, really hot, you don't need to leave it on that long. Just remember, you don't need to leave it on that long if your heat press gets really hot. Now what I do is I just fan it a little bit so I can peel this off. And remember, I'm also doing the back. So I'm going to peel this. And it is very hot. Sit that up there. I'm going to pick it up. And I just want to give it another fan. So then we can just go do the back real quick. Now this is more like a linen feel, canvas like. But it sublimates so well. I'm trying to cool it down because I am going to do the back. Now, I'm not going to take the paper that's inside of the bag out because we need that. And we don't have to put another one. So I'm just going to flip it over. Here go my second one. I'm going to do the same. Fold it in half. Make sure I get the edge. Give it a little crease right there at the top. Go to the bottom and do the same thing. Okay. See some ink on the back of that, but it's not going to bother my picture. So I'm not worried about it. Okay. Now I'm going to be careful because I don't want to sit this down on there. Because it has ink on it, and then I'm just going to cut. I'm just holding it. And try not to put your fingers on the words, letters, or pictures because this is heat activated. So remember, it's heat activated, your body heat. When you touch it, you can actually activate the ink and it will rub off on your fingers. So be very, very careful, okay? All right, here we go. So what I'm gonna do is try to line that up, excuse me, with the picture that's on the other side. So I'm gonna move this up just a tad. Now I have two different pictures. It's not the same. Can't see. Yeah. Two different pictures. Now I'm gonna show you. I did add the picture of the little girl into the design. And you can do that as well. If your customers want to put their person on it, you can do that. All right, I'm gonna leave it like this. Now I'm gonna put it back on the heat press. Now what I want to do is look at this side. Now I'm going to throw this away. And I'm doing that because, remember, that's the top that it's on. So that ink can come through. And like I said, this is a different design on that side, so you don't want no mistakes. All right, so just get you a new piece of butcher paper. Get you a new piece of butcher paper, just enough to cover the design and a little bit over, and you'll be fine. Now these bags, they are on the website already. And if anyone wants them today, I can actually do a pickup today. Well, actually, I can do a pickup up until Christmas, if you want that. But if you don't, see, that's that side, so you got to be careful. And let me show you why. This is why you protect the heat press. If you can see that picture on there. But remember, it's heat activated. So I don't want to lay this right on the table either. So I'm going to fan it until, you know, it really cools down. But like I said, I can do a pickup for those that are in the area that know me. It's not a problem. And I can do that up until the day of Christmas if that's what you want. You definitely have to pay in advance. I can't do anything without payment. And for those who just want the bags themselves, you can just purchase them on the website, and I can get them out in the mail today. Well, not today because it's late. I don't even know what time it is. Let me see. What time is it? Come on. I'm trying to wait till my computer wake up. But post office closed at 5. Yes. So if you want to order the bags just on the website, go order the bags, and I will hurry up and get to the post office and get those out to you. Definitely not a problem. But for those who want to pick up, all you got to do is let me know. All right, here we go. So I'm taking out the butcher paper that's in the middle. Always protect your stuff. All right. Now, I want to make sure that you see it. Sorry. Now, here's the picture I put in there. Look like she's just joining in them, having fun. Right? And here's the back. So you can have different ones, front, back, or you can have the same picture on the front and back. The price is different for front, back, and picture. So if you want front only, $15. Front and back, $20. Front, back with the picture, $25. Those are my prices. No different from nobody else. But that's what I have for y'all today. Or you can just get the bag itself on the website and do what you need to do. But the website is embroideryblanks.com. I will link it in the comments. Thanks, y'all. Bye.